I hope to see more of you guys online. All right, so I have already, for those of you who have not joined my my community chat, please do, because I have already sent out the full list of the items that I'm showing today. All right, I think that's Rafi. Hi Rafi, it's just you and me, so I really think we should post up on the com chat. All right, so Rafi, I have a community chat. I'm not sure if you know. Do you know, Rafi, that I have a com chat? If you can share the com chat, that would be perfect, but I'm not sure if you can. That's my private one, not the full you know, the one with the main chat. Okay, so I see more of you. Thank you so much, Rafi. I can see that you have already pinned it up. You don't have it yet. You know what, Rafi? That means that you haven't joined my group chat yet. That's not nice. I'm just kidding. How are you? Right, so supposed to be you yesterday, but I think it was Jasper. It's okay, no problem. I will send it to you after. Right now, I don't have, I mean, both the phones are used for streaming. So those of you who are on Instagram, please hop on to luxurypromise.com because we are live there right now. And I am going to be doing mostly Hermes. So those of you who are here, thank you so much for joining me. If you are waiting for anything in particular, please let me know. Right? Those of you who are on Instagram, just hop on to luxurypromise.com. All right? Hello everyone. So for those of you who are here with me, can you please say hi? Let me know who is here so that at least, you know, I can roughly guess what you want to see. Jaya, hi Jaya, how are you? Big hug. Are you missing Singapore already? It's the weather is terrible recently, like really terrible. It's like hot and then it's rainy and then it's cold and then it's hot again, and it is terrible, like humid to the max. Hi Eleni, how are you? Thank you so much for joining me, guys. And you know what, today I have like really amazing pieces. I have collated all the best of Hermes from the location, price wise and also sizes wise. I have a full range, so I hope that you guys can find something that you like. And hi MJ, thank you so much, guys. Singapore right now is like well, there are a lot less traffic, I must say, because it's the June holidays where all the kids are off on holiday, so everybody is traveling, right? So Singapore is relatively quiet actually, right? So it's a good time to be shopping and eating and enjoying ourselves here. And for those of you who have been to Newton Circus, the hawker center, right? So for those of you who have been here, you know that it's usually packed, but the last time when we visited with Cheryl, who just came to Singapore and have just returned to Dubai, we managed to get seats, which is amazing. Okay, and hi Carrie, thanks so much for joining me, ladies. Right, so I am going to show you what I have. So for those of you who have not joined my community chat, like I said, right, do join, because I will be posting up more like the full list of pieces that I have, right, that I'll be showing. So for those of you who are there and you can see the pieces that I'm going to be showing today, please let me know if you see anything that you like. Hi Mariam, thank you so much, ladies, for being with me early this morning and late in the evening for you guys. I'm just going to quickly show you what I have, okay, today. So today, the full range of pieces are here. So you can see I have actually picked up the best of all these mainstream, well-loved pieces from Hermes. So I do have the Lindy's that are like fantastic deals, two of the best airbags, right? I have garden parties that you guys have asked for, one single So Kelly, because this one is really good price and I really love the color, and of course my Constance, and I have a Kelly Dance, one single Kelly Dance Yes, one single Kelly dance. Yes, it's through WhatsApp, right? I don't have the link right now, but I have to remember to pin it and actually give it to Rafi. I will do so right after, right? But here I have a middle clutch that I think somebody asked for, but I'm going to show it today because prices are good, right? I have a superbly cute rose sakura Kelly pochette, right? And then I have some of these pieces that we don't usually see, really well priced and very iconic of Hermes because of the leather, because of the style, right? And I have Birkins and Kellys of all different sizes. Look at this. I really love this, right? It is so cute. It's not something that you usually see, right? It is called the Illico Elan, which is very functional and very cute. Price wise, it will be very palatable. All right, so ladies, I want you to think of what you want to see. So if there are any bags that caught your attention or that you want me to show it to you close up, or that you have something in mind, not so sure if you can find it, right? Just ask, okay? Don't be shy, just ask. It doesn't mean that if you ask you have to buy it. We are just here to learn, right? So that you can learn what are you learning about? You're learning about your wants, okay? What you want to get, right? All these are, some of them are going to be pieces from your wish list. So, if you can find something that you like at the correct price point, that would be the best. Right, so thank you so much, Rafi, for pinning everything up. So, ladies, customs and duties are covered on all our live shows as usual. Right, you will get free shipping from Singapore, which the code will be free ship SG, free ship SG. So for those of you who know friends that are looking for MS pieces, please get them to join us now, right? So that just take a look, right? You might learn something about MS that will help you in your next wish list bag. Okay, all right, so ladies, what shall we start with? I'm going to go for the Q. That's what I usually do. Okay, let's go for the product that I know that most of you are looking for, right? And it just has to be the right color, right price, right time. I understand. All right, so this is free ship SG. Customs and duties covered, international shipping covered. So what you see is what you get. You're going to just pay the price that is going to be listed, okay? Or maybe less, I don't know. Okay, right, so this is the bag that we'll be going for first. Rafi, as usual, I do have a collection, right? It is not going to be the fanciest of names as usual, but it's going to be the boomer name. It's called Hermes Special SG. Hermes Special SG. Joan, thank you so much. Yes, well, it is always good to be learning from like live shows, looking at what's available, so that the next time when you see a good one at the right price, you know what you're getting yourself into, and just buy, right? So just pull the trigger, right? So right now it's all about looking at what's available so that you know what fits your needs and your wants. Okay, so this is going to be the Kelly Dance. This is the only Kelly Dance that I have. Kelly Dance right now is like so difficult to get, right? And John, really? Congratulations. Which one did you get? Can you refresh our memory? I actually, right, I tell you what, guys, I stock what you guys buy. Well, that is in a good way, so that I know what you guys like to see and have better curation, which is why I actually stock what you guys are actually purchasing from our website, right? So that we can make better curated pieces, right? So Joan, refresh my memory. Which Birkin did you buy? Is it recent? Right, so today I have this, which I know that a lot of you are looking for. So if you are in the market for a Kelly Dance, I know this is a really good price piece. And if you are looking for red, all the better. box Birkin with brushed palladium hardware. I know, I remember this was just before I went over to Japan. I remembered that. And it's a very, very lucky purchase because brushed palladium is already hard, and on a box Birkin, it's even harder. So you know, you learned, and you put the trigger immediately, which is a great news for you, Joan. I hope you have gotten it already. Are you enjoying it? Right, so guys, I'm going to let you pin this up, Rafi. This is going to be the only Kelly dance that I have, right? If you need any help from me, just let me know, okay, Rafi? So this Kelly dance is in Swift leather, and it is in the color Vermilion or Vermilion, and it is that deep red color with a little bit of like an orangey undertone, right? But for this piece, because it's Swift, right, it's very, very vibrant. Oh wow, happy birthday in advance, Joan, right? What's better than having your birthday gift delivered early and using it before then? Maybe in July you have to get yourself another birthday gift. Right, any reason to shop. Right, so over here this Kelly dance is at 12,995 pounds, 17,638 US dollars. On the average, right, on a very good day, Kelly dances are usually around that 13,000 plus pound mark, right? 39 usually, right? And then there are some that are maybe not in such a good condition, not in such a great color. It will be slightly lower, but this is a very good average price for a Kelly dance. So if you're still looking out for one, right, this is a great one to have. And everybody loves red, right? Red is a very good color because it is so-called, it's like a bright neutral. Right, so red is like your trusty red lipstick, I always like to say. It matches everything, right? And it adds a pop of color to whatever outfit that you are wearing, right? So Joan, you should remind him that, you know, thank you, but remember to thank him first. Thank you, like, thank you for letting me get it, or thank you for buying it for me. But you know, maybe it needs a little, like a charm or an accessory, you never know. Right, so this is a Kelly dance that you can use as a clutch, you can use as a backpack, crossbody sling, belt bag, right? So the possibility is endless for this. That's why it's one of Vivian's favorite bag. Now, I haven't had a chance to own a Kelly dance yet, right? Maybe soon, I can feel it, right? But need to do some saving first. But like I said, one of the best colors to get for Kelly dance, because it's small, it's cute, get something bright. Okay, and this is up and available, right? So that's my Kelly dance. So I'm going for the hot pieces, right? And I'm going to show you some of the clutches that I feel are very interesting, right? Thank you so much, Joan. I am going to buy one. I'm not sure of the color. Let's see what comes along. Okay, so when you guys are buying Hermes, it's good to know your priorities, right? And what do I mean by priorities is that maybe it's the size, maybe it's the design, maybe it's the color, maybe it's the hardware. So after you have bought a few Hermes pieces, you will know that, okay, I already have gold hardware, so let's prioritize palladium hardware. So I want palladium hardware piece, whatever good colors that come along, I'll take the plunge, you know, things like that. So prioritize so that you can, whenever you see something that you like, you jump for it. Alright, so this is again one of the pieces that you seldom see nowadays, right? So this is the middle clutch, which is very, very classic of Hermes. You get that CDC bracelet kind of look, right, with a very iconic red, which is, this is Rouge Vive, okay? This is Rouge Vive. I'm going to put it beside Vermilion so that you can see it. Right, so when you put it side by side, you can see that this one has a little bit of that orangey undertone, while this one, while the Rouge Vive has a little bit more of the pink undertone. So this is more dark pinkish, and this is more red, but with a little bit of an orangey undertone. So this, the middle clutch is a very good way to start your Hermes clutch collection. Right, because pricing is good. It is nowhere near your Kelly cards or the price of your Kelly pochette, but you are still getting that very iconic look from Hermes. Right, I'm going to show you close up. Now, how do we determine color? Is when it's against the sunlight, you can see that the stitches for Rouge Vive is slightly pinkish. Right, you see that dark pinkish look on the stitches. That's how you know that it's Rouge Vive. This is the Tedlac leather, which is very much like box, right, but a little bit grainier. Very much like box, but a little bit grainier, right? And well, it's still a very smooth leather, so you are going to get a little bit of marks, but well, this is pre-loved, and it still has many beautiful years ahead of it. It's at 3,590 pounds or 4,876 US dollars. Right, so if you want to use it as a sling bag, you can. How do you do that? Is right now on Etsy or on Amazon, it's very easy to get those little contraption, right? Like a little card kind of thing to slide inside here, and then the card, right, has two hooks where you can hook your chain of your choice. Any gold chain will be perfect with this. Now this piece, right, if you're looking for a very functional clutch, this is a great one to have, okay? Because this one has got a very good capacity whereby you can put your phones, the biggest of all your phones, you can put two, right, without a problem. Right, so it's up to you. If you have a little bit more to carry, you can actually make it a little bit bigger, right? Make the clasp a little bit bigger so that you can hold a little bit more, right? But if not, this is the look of it. This is the middle clutch, right? So ladies, if there's anything you want to see, let me know. Say hi. Those of you who have just joined us, say hi so that I know what I can show you guys, okay? So I have gone through that two pieces. Right, and I'm going to show you the rest of the clutches, okay? Now, if you want to see anything at all, like different sizes or different different designs, just let me know. All right, just shout out, and we'll go for a walk or we'll take a look, okay? If not, I'm going to just show you what I have. Right, so I am going to just pin this one up, which is needs a little bit of time, okay? Because come on, guys. A Kelly pochette, right? And in the best of pinks, which is the Rose Sakura, right? This is one of the hot favorite pinks when it comes to Hermes, right? So it's a very soothing baby pink color, right? This is one of Sabrina's favorite color. She's always going on about the Rose Sakura, right? And on Swift, right, it's just that beautiful powder pink. Okay, so on different leather it looks different, but on Swift you usually get the truest of the color, which is perfect, right? So this over here is the Kelly pochette in Rose Sakura. I'm gonna let Rafi pin this one up. So most of the pieces here in Singapore are like new, right? Very, very well kept, so not to worry. You get as full a set as possible most of the time. Like for example, this piece will come with its box, its dust bag, right? All the seals are on, so it is as good as it gets, okay? As good as it gets. Right, so this Kelly pochette, because this is a Rose Sakura piece, is going to be at 16,995 pounds or 23,076 US dollars. So if you like other colors or you have a price point in mind, I can try to fulfill it, right? But bearing in mind that these are all like very, very good condition pieces, right? I cannot get anything lower than 10,000 pounds for you. I can get as close to it as possible, but it'll be very tough to find anything that is below 10 or close to 10, okay? So if you have a good budget for me to work on, I'll be more than happy to do so, right? And well, let's go on to some you know, the phrase that comes to my mind is the road less traveled, right? So this is a road less traveled piece. You don't usually see this, but this, from far you can tell that this is a very Kelly pochette or very Kelly cut kind of handle, right? So this is going to be your clutch. This is called the pli-plat, I think. Rafi, pli-plat. I I don't even know if I'm pronouncing it right, but I think it's called Pli-Plat. Right, so it's like a flat clutch, right, that has got no opening. Very, very chic. And I mean, this is, I think it says Swift leather, but I think this is Tedlet. Does it say Swift? Yes. So Rafi, I think it says Swift, but this is actually Tedlet leather, because you can see from the shine, right, that it's very different from Swift. Swift has a little bit less shine and a little bit more grains. So can you see? Well, it is a very iconic and a very chic clutch, and the price is like, yes. So I remember it says Swift, but looking at it close up and the leather, it is definitely Tedlet. Okay, so anyways, this is at a crazy price. It is £1,650 or 2,240 US dollars. So you can see that this piece, right, is big. It's almost like your Gigi or your Gige clutch, right? But a little bit more classic, I would say, right? So this one you have the ability to dress it up or dress it down. For the Gige clutch is a little bit less dressy, a little bit more casual. Okay, so there you go. Good size as well. You can definitely put in the largest of all phones, I would say. You can put in your long wallet, right? So it is definitely a very functional clutch, right? So I'm going to just keep going on and pinning, because I think everybody is trying to see what's available, right? But if you have anything in mind at all, please just let me know, okay? I'm going to go for these two, the Elicos. I'm going to go through the Elicos, because I find that, you know, they are very are not your mainstream Hermes pieces. They come at a very good price point, but you know, that it's just very beautiful design, right? So I think I should just show it to the world, right? You never know when you will find something that you like. I mean, I love this one because this is a Tosca piece, right? This is the Elico Elan, Rafi. Elico Elan. You'll be surprised by the price, right? You're getting the Hermes quality, right? It's a little bit less known, right? But it is still very, very beautiful. This is the iconic rose lipstick piece, right? And then you have this one, which is the Tosca. Now I'm going to let Rafi pin both of them up, but I'm telling you, I really, really love Tosca. Tosca is a color that I hold very, very dear to my heart, because it is one of my first few favorite color, right? My very first color, the very first color that I cannot get my head, I mean, I cannot forget about it was, what's that color? Blue Lin, okay? Blue Lin is my very, very first favorite, because I love that grayish blue color. And then it came to Tosca. So Tosca was one of the first few bags that I owned, right? And totally loved it. Regretted selling it, but still, that's my job. So Tosca, I had Tosca Herbeck, I had a Tosca Kelly, I had a Tosca Lindy, and then I had a Tosca Birkin, right? So it's Tosca everything. Love it, right? So you can see that it is at a very, very good price point for a shoulder bag that is like very dressy, right? So you can see that it is really, I kept them at a really, really palatable price point. So this is £3,200 for the Tosca piece, and this one is in Epsom leather, which makes it a little bit more scratch resistant than the rose lipstick piece that is in Tedlet. Yeah, so it's shinier, a little bit less grainy, but I mean, the color is to die for. Rose lipstick is one of the best colors, best pinks that MS has came up with. Okay, so let's see how it opens. Okay, it actually has a very interesting closure. I'm going to just show it to you. Right, so push open this way, right, and then you flip it open and it opens like that, right? Look at this. Right, double colored. Now the interior, right, I think is prune. It's not in the listing, but the interior is prune. You can see that it's a little bit like a reddish brown color. So this is this is definitely prune. So it's prune with Tosca, very good combination, right? So you have a dark interior with a brighter, like this is like a purple pink, right? It's a little bit more purple, right? And it's very much like anemone, which is a little bit more purple than pink. Okay, very, very close. All right, so this is a shoulder carry bag, right? But if you want to use it as a clutch, you can as well, right? So I mean, it's a very clutch bag as well. Okay, so this is the Eleiko that we seldom see, but at a very good price point. So for those of you who want to like love the color, you want a piece to start. If you want a piece that is a rose lipstick or a Tosca, but yet might not be ready for a Birkin or a Kelly, right? These are the few pieces that are good to have. Okay, so ladies, I feel like it's just me and Rafi. Are you guys okay? Like, is there anything that you guys want to see? Let me know. Hi, Nata. Thanks for joining me. Is there anything in particular that you're looking for? Now, if you tell me that, okay, today I want to find a 25, like a Birkin 25, I'm going to show you the 25s that I have selected because they are good price point, very good color. But if you don't like whatever that you see, right, we do have a lot of choices. So just let me know and I will bring you around to show it to you. Right, so let's dip our toes into the So Kelly. So Kellys. I do have a few So Kellys, but this one, I picked it because it is one of the best among the lot, right? Because condition is excellent. I love the color, right? So this is an eclat piece. You get two different colors. So you get orange on the outside, right? And then you have moutarde, which is a little bit yellowish on the inside, right? So it's a fun pop of color. Now for So Kelly, right, you want something fun, right? You want something fun because it is going to be a little bit more casual than your usual Kelly. So which is why it's good to have a fun color. These are the bags that you can play around with the colors, yeah? Hi NC, thank you so much. Yes, these are very interesting, not your out of the mill kind of designs, but we're going to go mainstream if you like. So tell me if you're looking for anything in particular, okay? So this is your So Kelly, and this is the smaller version, okay? This is the 22. This is the 22, right? This is the 22. So this is one of the hotter sizes because sometimes, right, if the next bigger size, you have it a little bit longer, it can look a little bit much bigger. So 22 is actually touted as the best sizing, right? So it's a good size, good color, good price, just go for it. Okay, so Rafi, did you pin up the So Kelly? I don't think so. Okay, so this is the orange So Kelly that I have, orange with moutarde, and then it has got palladium hardware. So how do you usually use this? I'm telling you that you will not regret buying a So Kelly. It's because you do not need to open and close or toggle with the turn lock just like the Kelly. You can it actually opens to quite a good opening, like good size opening for you to just reach in, right, and grab whatever that you need and pull it out. Okay, so do not need to toggle so much with it, hands-free situation, right? You can also use it as a sling bag if you guys like, right? You can open this up, right, loosen it out, and then you can actually use it as a crossbody sling bag. It is perfect as a crossbody sling bag as well. If you guys want to see it, I can show it to you, right? So it can be crossbody sling. Okay, or if you're looking for, I think we have some other colors like blue, etc. So if you like to see it, let me know. Okay, guys, you guys are awfully quiet. If there's anything that you want me to, anything in particular that you want me to show you, just let me know, okay? Just holler. If not, I'm just going to ramble on my favorite subject, which is Hermes, their leathers, the colors. Okay, so you will need to remove this, okay? Right, and then you can actually do it this way. Okay, I'm going to show you how it crossbody sling. Okay, I'm just going to roughly show it to you, although you need to actually take this, I mean, not remove, but loosen this out, right? But you can sling it. Okay, it's possible for you to sling your, if you already have a shoulder Kelly, go have fun with it, right? You can actually loosen this entire thing out, use it as a crossbody sling bag. It actually does work as well. And I love that it has this elongated look, right? So that it, well, it adds height, and it also streamlines your body shape. Okay, so because it is like an elongated piece, right? Right. So, ladies, if you have, if you want me to show you a certain size, right, and see what's available, tell me, and I will start with that. If not, I'm just going to randomly pick. Okay. So this is the So Kelly that I have. And what else? Let's see. Hang on, yeah. Let me just put this back. Shall we go on to say the Constance? I'm going to show you the Constance that I have, and then I'm going to show you the Constance, and then I'm going to show you the Lindy, because I think, right, the Lindy is an insane, like, the Lindy deals are fantastic. Okay? Now maybe we should go to that first. Let's see. Okay, so I have two Lindies that I'm going to let Ruffy pin up. I have two Lindies that I'm going to let you pin up, Ruffy. I have a 34. Okay, a 34 that is going to be in your turquoise. And then I'm going to have this, which is a 30. Right, this is a 30 in iris. So these are the last two. I remember these are the last two pieces that I have in the collection. So one thing I love about Lindy is that it's such an easy to use bag, right? This one has got a lot of stuffing, right, because it's a big one, so it does have a lot of stuffing. I'm going to remove some, okay, just to show you how it actually looks like when you're using it, right? So assuming you're using like half the capacity, right, assuming that you're using, just putting half, like you won't be carrying stuffings around. So I guess, right, if you put quite a fair bit of things inside, right, this is how it's going to look like. It's a slouchy bag, right? So actually it's not as bulky or boxy as what you think, right? So it's very much like a dumpling, like a very happy dumpling, right? And this is in turquoise. So why I love to travel with this bag is because, you know, when you are opening and closing, you can just toggle with one zip. You can put your hands inside, relatively safer than opening your Kelly or your Birkin like wide, right? So this is actually a very functional travel bag or an everyday bag, right? So you can just put open one zipper, right, and you know, reach your hands in, but it does have two very nifty pockets here where you can just slide your phone in, right? So definitely a fantastic everyday bag, and I kept them all at fantastic price points. I mean, these are price points that you can't even get Chanel bags at, okay? Right, so this is going to be that 34, I think it's 3,290 pounds. I'm trying. 3,290 pounds. So Lindy's, right, you can use it this way, which is one thing I love, right? So I always like a good top handle. You want options, right? So sometimes when you're in a long dress, you want something that is hand carried, a little bit less casual, right? This is how you can use it as well, right? So this is 3,290 pounds or 4,465 US dollars. And then we have the iris piece, which is going to be a little bit higher because, well, it is something that is in Clermont, so it is touted as a little bit hardier maybe, right? But again, if you like the color, right, and these are the bags, right, that you don't want to keep them pristine. You want to use them and enjoy them and make sure that your ROI is met, okay? So you want to use it as often as you can. These are the workhorse. This is going to be your 34, right, and in turquoise. And then I do have this, which is your iris, okay? I'm sorry, it says bad connection again. You guys can see me fine, right? Rafi, let me know if if I'm blurry or whatsoever. All right, and it's just me talking and Rafi pinning. Is there nothing that you guys want to take a look at? Right, anything in particular, or if you have those pieces that you want me to go through again from yesterday, like some of the accessories pieces, scarves or shawls, etc., just let me know. All right, so this is going to be the Lindy Iris piece, okay, Iris, and I'm also going to pin up my Constance. I think we can slowly pin up everything so that everyone can see what's available, right? So I'm actually picking out all the best pieces that I have from here, right, that are really well priced, as you can tell, right? This is going to be a Constance that is a good neutral, fantastic condition, not a vintage, but with that price point, that vintage price point. Okay, this will start with a 7, right? You can see from the hardware is fine, like minor scratches on the hardware. Really beautiful color. This is natural, right? And well, the leather is just perfection. Okay, and this is in a very unusual size that I was just telling you guys about yesterday. It is slightly bigger than your usual Constance 24, right? It's very, very functional, guys. Very functional size. Personally, I use this as well. I use it more than my 18s. In fact, Constance 18 I don't really use, right? Because you know, it's a little bit small, right? And if you are looking for something that is functional yet not too big, this is a very good size for you. This is the natural color, so you can see it has a beautiful blind stem, which sometimes these are what you're looking for, like unique pieces. You know it's unique when it is a blind stem piece, right? So usually you see the gold stem, gold foil stamping, palladium foil, silver foil stamping, but the natural is definitely a piece to enjoy. All right, so this is going to be your 25, which is very you can actually fit in your large wallet, 2 phones, makeup, I wouldn't say makeup pouch, I mean a few pieces for you to touch up your makeup with. That's it. You can't put an entire makeup pouch inside for sure. Then if you do, then something has got to give, maybe a single small phone, right? So this is how it looks like, right? And for a bigger size piece, it's very good. It's best that you get a single gusset piece because from experience, I know that the double gusset does add a lot. Can you imagine the double gusset is going to be like this? Right, it's going to look like a little bit more like a satchel, right? But single gusset comes closer to your body, right? So that it doesn't look as big and boxy, right? So I love a good high cross piece. I know it's blasphemy for some of you. Anna will kill me, right? Anna says, please don't crossbody sling everything. But I love a good crossbody, and I love this chic high cross kind of style, right? So if you don't, it's okay. You can always use it as a shoulder bag. Right, you can always use it as a shoulder bag like this, a little bit shorter as well, right? Or if you want, you can actually use it as a top handle bag, but you will have to, this is how you do it, okay? Just turn it in, right? And then tuck the strap inside, right? Tuck the strap inside, maybe use a ribbon to hold it like this. Right, and this is how you store it as well. I think it's good to store it this way, right? And you can even use it as a top handle bag like that. Okay, you can use it like this. Tuck it in, you can use it as a top handle bag. So one of my favorite pieces is definitely this, right? Mine is in Grippo. Really love that color, right? So this is 7,800 pounds, 10,587 US dollars. Okay, that's my Constance, right? I have 2 airbags. I know yesterday somebody said add some airbags inside, which is why I picked up 2 of my favorites and definitely 2 of my 2 great deals. Okay, so these with the designs are not as easy to come by, right? So if you're looking for something unique, right? Something that is a little bit more refreshing, right? With designs. We sold one in Japan, right? And then we tried to get another but couldn't. So if you want to extend or add to your collection a very unique piece, this is a great start, okay? And this is the airbag with the Brits de Gala, the Brits here, famous, which is what Hermes is famous for. You cannot think of Hermes without thinking of the Brits, for sure. The Brits, right, is on all their iconic pieces, like even the Birkins, right? We have Brit pieces, we have on their scarves, on their accessories, so they are famous for this. Right, so this is an excellent condition piece. I think this is a like new condition piece, like new, literally no major flaws at all, right? And this is at 3,500 pounds, 3,500 pounds or 4,750 US dollars. This will come full set with your box, with everything, okay? So again, gentlemen who are watching, maybe you want to get a gift, right? And that one would be a perfect gift to have. I mean, to give, because price point is good, right? And it's definitely a unique piece. Now this one is an excellent condition piece, right? This is an excellent condition piece. These are all airbag 31s, okay, size 31s, which are great, which is a great size, right? So this is going. The airbag is one of my first bags from Hermes, right? Got mine in Tosca, no less, at the Taiwan airport, right? So I was very excited about it, right? So definitely I am a fan of the airbag, right? It's very easy to use. If you don't have a lot of contact with the airbag, let's do a quick recap. So the airbag, right, you can actually remove over here. You have this round clou de sel, they call it, right? So this clou de sels, you can actually unscrew this part, right? It will reveal a rod, and then after you remove the rod, you can choose to take this one out or take this one out. So you can have a full crossbody sling bag without impeding your movement with the top handle, or you can use it as a full top handle bag without the strap as well. Alright, so unscrew here. It's a very easy to maneuver thing, okay? So unscrew here, take out the rod, remove either of the pieces, stick it right back, and then you have a new bag, right? So that's that. And also it is a good crossbody sling bag, crossbody sling length. Let me just show you the beauty about this catch, okay? You might be thinking, oh, you know, do I have to leave it open like that all the time, because it is just held by this and it's not a turn lock? I'm going to tell you that this is a very interesting contraption, okay? There is actually a little catch right at the bottom here. I mean, I can't show it to you because it's right at the bottom here. There is this little knot, right, that will actually keep this thing from sliding out, okay, from the bag and the flap from sliding out. So literally, all you need to do, you do not need to tuck everything in. All you need to do is just like put this in, right, and then the hook at the bottom will make sure that this thing the top flap doesn't slide out, right? So it is amazingly easy to use, right? So the clou literally will be is the closure. So you do not need to just toggle with it all the time. It's a one-hand operation. You'll be surprised. Okay, so just like this, take whatever you need and then just clip it back in, and it won't fall out. See, doesn't fall out. Right, so this is the beauty about the airbag. Very easy to use and maneuver. If you don't already have this fun piece at this fun price point, right, just do it. 2,400 pounds for a very functional piece, and definitely a very good neutral. This is a very good neutral size, neutral colorway. Okay, so if you want to put the strap back, then there you go. Okay. Right, so this is the Airbag 31. So airbag comes in different sizes, but 31 is the most popular one because it's a very functional piece. So far we do have the mini airbags. So mini airbags are going at a premium, right? I can get you pieces that are as close to store price as possible if you want. So just holler and let me know. Right, so I am going to, shall we go to our Birkins and Kellys? Right, but in any, I mean, it's just me and Rafi. Right, Rafi, pinning up prices and everything. Again, guys, if there is anything in particular that you are looking at adding to your collection, let me know. Right, so shall we start with the small sizes or the big sizes? Tell me. Do we want to start with the smaller Kellys, smaller Birkins, bigger Kellys, bigger Birkins? What do we do? What do we do? Do we want colors, or do we want cleaning tips, or do we want like a leather workshop? Tell me. Okay, so I tell you what, I will start with the 25 since the 25s are hot pieces, right? 25s are hot sizes. Right, ladies, I'm telling you, it's like I have actually mastered the skill of talking to myself. Guys, so just chat, okay? Let me know what you want to see. Doesn't mean that if you ask something, you have to buy it. No, okay? So if you have any bags in your collection that you want some care tips for, or looking for your next color, what are the options, right? Just chat. Right, so over here, this is the 25, and D started the ball rolling. Heck, HAC 26, 28. HAC, I did not see a HAC around. Give me a minute, okay? Okay, I'm back. I don't have a HAC 28, but I have a HAC 32. Okay, I don't have a 28, but I have a 32. Okay, I have a 32. And this is my favorite kind of combination, the Toile and the Vache Naturelle combination. Toile and Vache Naturelle. Right, so this combination is my favorite. Like, I have a Birkin that is this that is Toile, Naturelle, and Barenia, and I'll never part with it. It looks terrible, like it's not in the best condition, right? But still, I know this is something very iconic and very collectible, right? So Hermes has just revisited this combination and is selling for sky high. So if you are looking for something like an older version with a very, very good price point, it is one of these pieces. Okay, so I think I have done this before, right? But I'm just going to see if I can find the pin. Alright, so those of you on Instagram, hop on to luxurypromise.com. Right, I am going to see this one. Okay, so this is actually, hang on. This is SYCR. SYCYR 257. SYCYR 257. Okay, SYCYR 257, Rafi. Right, so this one is your like a military green, like an olive green color, right, with the Vache Naturelle, right? Again, with the natural leather, where you can see you have that white stitching, the blind stamping. Okay, and honestly, the leather smells divine. It's this kind of untreated leather, right, that is so stunning, right, with that beautiful smell as well. Okay, so well, we are going to take a look at the, thank you so much, Ravi. So this is 14,500 pounds. So we're going to take a look at the HAC, the uniqueness of the HAC. So you have a squarish turn lock together with a, instead of a very angular belt keep, you actually have a very rounded piece, right? So the attention to details is there. Right, so this is 4,500 pounds or 19,681 US dollars. Right, this is the only HAC that I have available right here. So HAC is very unique actually. The HAC is only for a certain period of time, right, during the JPG, the Jean-Paul Gaultier era, right, whereby you have a few more selection of the HAC pieces, okay, and right now they have become very collectible, and any sizes that are smaller, because JPG Jean-Paul Gaultier has being a guy, he has got bigger pieces at that point of time available. So smaller pieces like your 28 and your 32s are actually very hard to come by, right? You will see most of them in like travel sizes. You will see them in like shoulder Birkins or shoulder Kellys kind of design, right? And hi Jackie, how are you? Right, so Jackie, I have pinned up some really interesting pieces, so just scroll through and let me know if there's anything you want me to recap. Alright, but right now we are showcasing the only HAC we have in the house, and it is definitely a very unique combination. Right, so this right now, if it's available newer or in store, it will be a very high price point. Right, so that's why at 14,500 pounds for a collectible piece, right, great size as well, do consider. Right, so so thank you so much for asking Dee. Right, I know it's not exactly the size that you're looking for, right, but again, if you have any wish or wants, just let me know. Right, so if you are looking for HAC, like you want a little bit more selection, I would say Japan is a good place to start. But even in Japan, most of the time we never get more than like 2 HAC in one place. If you think about it, right, you have seen so many Japan shows, you never see more than 2, right, more than two pieces of HAC at one time. Jackie, no problem at all right, just think about it, right, but I'm not going to lie or sugarcoat it, because Swift leather is going to be a little bit more needs a little bit more care than your Clemence leather. So there are only 2 different kinds of leather when it comes to Lindy's. It is either Swift or it is Clemence. The reason why Swift and Clemence are being picked for Lindy's is because for Lindy you need the softness, right? You need you need something that is a little bit more like what's the word that I was using for? Slouchy, okay? So you need that slouch, and you need a leather that will slouch, which is why Swift and Clemence are chosen. But if you want something a little bit more scratch resistant, yes, of course it will be the Clemence. But if you're looking for like vibrance of color, if you're looking for vibrance of color, and if you are looking for lightweight, right, something that is a little bit lighter in weight, then Swift is your friend, okay? So because Clemence is relatively thicker, right, it's grain leather, so it's going to be much heavier. So if you are going to have a big bag, I would think functionality, usability wise, the Swift does make sense, right? But you are getting this at a very good price point, and you want something that you would just use it, make the return of investment just fantastic. Okay, So this is, to me, it's a good buy, right? Something that you use all the time, right? And well, I would say give and take. If you like the color, go for it. Okay? There's definitely nothing to worry about when it comes to the price point. It's going to be one of the best priced Lindy that you can ever get. Okay? So think about it. Just weigh the pros and the cons, right? If you know that you are not looking at something that is like these are not investment pieces for sure. These are pieces that you use and you enjoy. All right? So get it at the right price point. Get it in a color or a size that you will always use. That is the most important thing. Jackie, no kitty, no deal. Okay, it's definitely, yes, you would definitely get your kitty. No worries at all. Alright? I have, I definitely have kitties. Right, Joan? I mean, I don't want to be somebody to push a decision on somebody on anybody, right? I want you to enjoy it and to know that it is something that is worth it. Okay, I'm going to put the ball back into your court, but you have to think about it, right? It's you weigh the pros and the cons, right? And there are good things about the Swift for sure. Right, definitely the color is one thing that you cannot match. The way the color stays on Swift, you will never get that same effect on any other leather. That is a fact. Okay, so yes, fantastic. See, there you go. So informed decision is the best thing to have, right? It's the best thing. Because then you're going to walk away knowing that, yes, I have made the best choice, right? I'm going to move forward with it. I'm going to enjoy it. That's the most important. That's the spirit, Jackie. Go, go, go. It's going to come with your kitty, right? I would say, right, what kitty will be good? Like a blue kitty. Okay, we're going to get you a blue kitty. Congrats, Jackie. It's just going to be there. Just check it out when you're ready, right? And guys, we're just going to let Jackie check it out, right? I mean, wow. I'm wearing blue today, so I'm telling you that this is going to be one of your most well-loved pieces. Jackie, jump, go. Okay, so Jackie, I'm gonna let you do what you need to do. It is gonna come with a kitty. It's gonna come to a kitty. It's gonna come with a kitty, private collection kitty. All right, and I have something. I'm gonna give you a little back charm with it as well, because it's gonna go very well with this Lindy. Very excited for you to get it. I can't show it today because it's not with me, but I'm gonna send it to you. It's so cute and you will love it. Okay, it is like the bag has a mini bag kind of situation. But anyways, guys, we are going to go on to our Birkin 25s, shall we? Are you ready, Rafi? Right, so today I have a few Birkin 25s, right? Because I know that Birkin 25s are really not easy to find pre-loved in Japan, right? So, or anywhere else for that matter. So in Singapore, right, we are the first few, not the first few, we are the first market to actually focus on Birkin 25s. Because everybody here loves Birkin 25, so we started collecting way before the rest of the world actually, right? So that's why we have a lot of good deal pre-loved 25s. They are not like, I mean, they are not like your 10,000 pounds, but they are going to be as good as possible. We are talking about condition, color, and pricing all rolled into one and balanced out. Okay, so if you're looking for a good 25, chances are you can find a few good ones here, right? So this one is going to be one of the best deals that I have, right? This is a color called Rosy. It's a very unique color. It is a little bit like a orangey pink kind of colorway, orangey pink tone. And this one comes with Palladium hardware. It's also a Swift piece, right? It's also a Swift piece, right? So don't be worried. Sure, no problem at all, Jackie. No problem at all. All right, so I'm going to show you the Swift leather. I just want to allay some fears on the Swift leather. So Swift leather, right, is not all grain free. It actually has got fine grains that actually does help with the scratches, right? So you don't need to worry as much as with Box or with Tedelac. So you can see, if you look close up, there are deep grains. So not to worry so much about it, right? So this one has got Palladium hardware that is also in very good condition, no major scratches at all. So all in all, you can see that it doesn't have anything major to note, right? It's a fantastic size, and it's at 13,800 pounds or 18,730 US dollars. So on the average, we are still talking about like a 14 plus. On the average, we're still talking about a high 14 to 15,000 pounds for a 25. So most of the time, you have to decide whether the color works for you, right? The color works for you, and also the hardware, right? Is it gold or silver that you're looking for, right? So deals like that are considered good for a 25, right? So off and on, we get colors that are maybe not as popular, condition not as good, then it might be slightly lower. But we are talking about this 13,800 pounds is a very good average. Okay, and that's a rosy piece. Now, if you are looking for something more interesting, like colors, I remember, was it you, Mariam? Somebody was looking for Anne-Marie, I think it was called, I think it's Anne-Marie. Yes, Jackie, the code is free ship SG. Free ship SG, that's the code. But if you can't use the code, it's fine, we'll refund you the shipping, okay? So not to worry. I think it was Anne-Marie. I think somebody was looking for a yellow Birkin. Yellow Birkin 25 to be exact. I couldn't find any in Japan, right, at all, right? I was there for like a week plus, but I couldn't find any yellow 25. So over here today, I have two, right? It's like affinity. So you have, I have got a Palladium piece, and I've got a gold piece, one for everyone. All right, so if you're looking for gold, I do have. If you're looking for Palladium, I do have. Very, very close color. They are different colors, right? Different colors, but very, very close, okay? Now, this one is a little bit darker, a little bit more yellow, like deeper yellow. This is the lime. This is the candy lime. And then you have this, which is the soup, or the soup, which is sulfur. So it's the color of, it's a lighter yellow, right? But they are all both bright yellow pieces. Now, against the light, you can see a little bit clearer, right? This is definitely darker, and then you have something that is slightly lighter. This is the soup, right? So I am going to, let's pick one. I'm going to pick the candy because, again, candies are not easy finds, okay? Congratulations. I think, is that you? I think we have to refund her shipping. Jackie, I think you paid for shipping, right? Congratulations. We need to get you that kitty. That kitty is coming, right? And it's going to come with another little charm. I know that that charm is a must. You will know it when you get it. Please take a picture, okay, for me when you get it. Yes, of course, Jackie, we will do that. Right. So I saw the drop down, the sale came through, so I could see the amount. So I know we have to refund you the shipping. Not to worry, Jackie. Okay, we are on it. Rafi's on it. Right. So, ladies, I'm going to go to this first. Right, Rafi. Whenever you're ready, you can pin it after you've done the refund. This is actually a this is a candy piece. Candy collection. Okay, so candy collections are candy collection is a very iconic collection. If you don't already have a candy piece, right, if you don't already have a candy collection piece, please get it before it's no longer available. I can tell you that we are seeing less and less and less of the candy collection pieces, because right, Hermes came up with more verso pieces than the candy pieces. Now it is different because candy is a very specific collection, while versos there are a few variations. Okay, and if you notice, right, the candy collection is interesting in the sense that it has all these fun candy colors on the outside, and it has got more muted colors on the inside. Okay, so there are pieces like the versos that have got all the fun colors on the inside, but yet more natural or neutral colors on the outside. So I find that these are very iconic. This is a very iconic collection. Like from far, you will know that, wow, this person is carrying a candy collection piece, right? And it is a rare collection, and it's just a fun piece to have. Pop of color on the outside and neutrals on the inside. So this is one of the most popular combination, right? Actually, right, for all the candy colors, they are all very, very popular, but some colors you see less than the others, right? Lime is one of it that you see less of. You don't see a lot of limes. You don't see a lot of blue celeste, if you think about it. Okay, if you think of all the candy collections that you have seen, we seldom see the lime, and we seldom see the celeste, only once in a while, right? And then you have the Rouge Cassac with the blue Thalassa interior. Then you have the Rose Tiran, and then you have my favorite, which is the Tosca with the rubies inside. I mean, I am in love with this collection, as you can tell, right? I know the combination by the tip of my at the tip of my fingers, because it's really one of my favorite collection for sure. And so far, right, Hermes has never revisited the candy collection, which is good, because it will mean that it is harder to come by. And if you hold on to it for the next couple of years, you are going to see the prices will more or less maintain, right? While the other single colors that are always being released will have will not retain as well value as well as these candy collection pieces. So over here, this is a 25 at 14,800 pounds or 20,088 US dollars. So this is the average price for a Birkin 25, right? So at this moment, you are looking at the rarity of the collection and the condition. Okay, so all in all, 14,800 pounds is a very good average for a something that is in excellent condition and something that is rare. Okay, so this is the candy collection, candy line piece, right? So since we are at the candy collection, right, I know I'm supposed to go to the soup, but I'm going to go to the next candy piece that I have, which is the kiwi. Okay, kiwi is again another piece that you don't usually get, right? We forgot, so much so that I forgot about the kiwi, right? So the kiwi is the green, the beautiful, like shocking, like bright green color. So this is the kiwi, and the kiwi, right, has got a very interesting interior. It is lined in a color that we don't see. Like, you guys have seen so many bags, right? So many greens, so many bags, but I have not seen this color anywhere else except on the candy collection piece, right? So the interior is this beautiful green called lichen, right? In this green is called lichen. I have so far, right, I have not seen a full lichen piece. So it's almost like this lichen color, right, is only made for this collection. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I've not seen a full lichen colored piece, right? So I mean, this piece, the color combination is just perfect. So you have a bright green on the outside, and then you have a very mossy green on the inside, right? So this is the lichen with the kiwi. Very well thought out of, right? Very well thought of, I think, right? And then this is in Epsom leather, and this is in a perfect size 28, right? So this is at, I mean, to get a 28 below 10,000 pounds is already a feat, but right now it's 9,900 pounds or 13,437 US dollars. And I'm going to tell you that because this collection was out this collection came out during the year 2012, 2013, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, so 2011 to 2012. Okay, so you still get some spill over to 2013. But I'm telling you guys that during this period of time, 28s are unheard of. Everybody goes for the Birkin 35s, everybody goes for the Kelly 32s, which is why, right, during this period of time, if you get a candy that is 28, is considered a rarity, because at that point of time, 28s were not popular, right? Most of my clients then were all looking for Kelly 32s. Kelly 32 is the hot size, right? So you get a lot of candy collection 32s and Birkin 35s. So if you get a candy collection that is in Kelly 28, Kelly Birkin 25s, you grab them, okay? If they're the right size, the right price point, and the right condition, you grab them. It's almost unheard of that you see a Kelly 28 in candy, right? So if you see a Kelly 25 in candy, I'm going to look at you like, what? Because so far, right, 25 at that point of time is no, you just don't get it, right? There are very, very limited pieces. All right, so 28 is already a very rare size for the candy collection pieces. Okay, so I made it as good a price as I can get for you at 9,900 pounds. It's a Kelly 28. It's not a 32, and it is that beautiful, bright, very cherry kiwi color. So over here today we have two rare pieces, which is your candy kiwi, your candy lime. Candy kiwi and candy lime. It used to confuse me for a while, okay guys, I'm not gonna lie, it confused me for a while, because most of the time, right, in Singapore, lime is green. Lime is green, right? So for a long time, right, I keep thinking this is lime, right? It just keeps confusing me. Then I remember this is kiwi, right? So this is candy lime. So fun and interesting colors, I must say, not colors that you see very often. So that is the candy collection pieces that I have. Really, I kept them at a good price for you guys. Now I have another one, which is this souf color, souf or soufre, right? But we don't usually see this, which is it's like a sulfur. It's named as sulfur, so it's definitely that sulfur yellow, right? It has got a well, this color has a very iconic combination, not iconic, but this combination of the gray resin, right? So this is very, this is a unique, okay, that's the right word. This is a very unique combination that you see. So whenever you see this and you want people, I mean, it's very, very close to lime. So people usually mistake this for lime, right? So something very unique about the souf is that it has got a gray, like a taupey gray resin. So this combination is a must. If you see like a black or a dark brown here, then this color is not souf. Alright, so this is what we look at when we this is also what we look at when we authenticate bags, because these are combinations that will never change. Okay, and these you can only know with experience and of course when you see and touch them more often. Alright, so just a little tip, whenever you are looking at different colors, different combination, the souf is the one that has got like your grayish, taupey gray resin. And this is at 14,800 pounds or 20,088 US dollars. So today you get two choices of yellows, right? Both in 25, both in excellent condition, as you can see. Pieces here usually do not have any much corner wears, right? And definitely reflected on the pricing when there are any significant wears. Okay, so these two are basically in excellent, very excellent condition, like really good condition, so not to worry there. So these are my 25s. Now we are going to go one notch rarer, right? A notch rarer. We are going to go for the 25s and in Cellier. So if you don't already have a Cellier Birkin piece, right, I would say that now is a very good time for you to get one. Alright, so those of you who are on Instagram, please hop on to luxurypromise.com. If not, I'm going to go off for a while because I think my phone is dying. Okay, give me a minute, let me charge it. Okay guys, I'm back. So I'm going to go to some of the Cellier Birkins that we have. I'm going to let you pin them up, okay, Rafi? Just go ahead and pin up all the Cellier Birkins. I have 3. I have 2 25s and I have 1 30. Okay, I have 1 30 and I have 2 25s. Now I'm not sure. I tried to message Lucy. Yesterday Lucy was looking for Cellier Birkin 25. So that's why I messaged her, but I think her messages are not going through. So Lucy, if you're here, right, I do have what you're looking for. Now, if you don't already have a Cellier Birkin piece, please get them now, right? Because the forecast for the next 5 years is that you will not see much of Cellier Birkins, and if you see them, their value is going to maintain there, like high, or if not higher, because you won't be able to get them new from store, right? And everybody who has gotten them pre-loved, I mean anybody who has gotten them in the resale market will now be enjoying them, and they will not be looking to sell at for the next 5 years, because if they sell it, they will not be able to get another one, if you know what I mean. Okay, so if you understand the market this way, you will know that right now, if you see any of these pieces at a good price point, you get them. Okay, add to your collection, because there is no telling when Hermes will come out with the Celliers again. So far, they have just discontinued it, so we know that at least for the next 5 years, you're not going to see much brand new Cellier Birkins floating around in the resale market. Okay, right? So this is like this is like the best combination, like the dreamiest combination that you have. It's Cellier Birkin, which is no longer going to be produced. It is black. It is gold hardware, and you know, this is the most well-loved and the most asked for specs wherever you go, right? You will never go wrong with a black gold hardware piece. And this is in a workhorse Birkin 30 kind of sizing, right? I'm going to be honest with you guys, all right? I know I regret saying this, all right? Sometimes, right, Anna is always telling me, babe, I watch your shows, can you don't put your foot in your mouth? Right, I'm telling you guys that, to be honest, for the Cellier pieces, I will try not to go for a Cellier Birkin 35, okay? Because it is bigger, it's wider, and it's a little bit more boxy. So if it's too big, it will look really much bigger than what a normal Birkin 35 will be, right? So I would think that 30 is already a very good size for the Cellier. 35, maybe if you are traveling, or maybe if you are a guy, or maybe you just have a lot of things to put inside. So if you are getting your 35, I would say just get a Vuitton piece, but Cellier, go for the 25 and the 30s. You will not go wrong there. Okay, so that's how I see it, right? But of course, if you have any other thoughts, please share it with me. Let me know. But to me, right, Cellier adds on the Cellier adds on the length and adds on to the size of it. So you might not want to get something too big. So get one size smaller than what you would usually want to get. Okay, so if you are always thinking of a work cost 35, then for a Cellier piece, get the 30. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so it's going to look a little bit bigger than your usual 30. Okay, I'm going to show you, okay, very quickly. This is a normal 30. This is a normal 30. As you can see, that the Cellier is already adding a lot more visually. This is going to look a little bit bigger already. Okay, so that's why it's something for you to consider when you are buying it. Hello Deldy, how are you? Thanks for joining me. Happy Eid. Right, happy Eid, guys. Right, so I forgot to wish you guys happy holidays. Okay, so this is the 35. Yes, happy Eid. Right, so I'm also going for my holiday. It's like I'm celebrating Eid with you guys. Right, so this is a 30, which we have already pinned up. Rafi has pinned up this Cellier Birkin 30. This was from yesterday, right? And this is at 19,000 pounds or 25,788 US dollars, right? So let's put things into perspective here. For a Birkin 30 black gold hardware, brand new, let's not talk about even Cellier, okay? Brand new, you're not going to get anywhere close to 20,000 pounds. Chances are for a brand new Birkin 30 black gold hardware Epsom piece, it's going to cost you like 23,000-ish, 24,000 pounds, brand new. Okay, right now you're getting a like new, plus it's a Cellier piece at below 20,000 pounds. Okay, so this is to me, this in the next 5 years you'll be reaping the benefit. 5 years later you'll be able to see that this is going to be one of the pieces that when you want to sell, right, and there is very little in the market, people are going to like clamor for it, right? So this is the Birkin 30 Cellier that I have, and it is 19,000 pounds. Now, if you think that, you know, I want a 25, right, like Lucy, I'm going to give you a 25, and this 25 is going to be a very well-priced piece, okay? What do I mean by very well-priced is this. I'm going to let you pin this up, okay, Rafi? I have two. I have a sesame. And I have this, which is a Vert Almond, right? Vert Almond. I know when I looked at this, right, I was thinking, green Mayer, but then under the sunlight you can definitely see a little bit of that green color. All right, a little bit of green. I'm going to show you, okay, in the sunlight, and then you can see the resin, which is very interesting as well. Right, so this Vert Almond, and then I have that sesame as well. Okay, Rafi, you can go ahead and pin that one up. Yes, Cellier gives you a very clean, right? It's definitely not slouchy. It will not slouch for the rest of its life. It will not slouch a bit, so you know you're always getting that very boxy and very formal look, right? So if you like something a little bit more slouchy, like you love Vuitton Vuitton Kellys, then maybe Cellier Kellys not Cellier Birkins are not for you. But to me, Cellier Birkins are brilliant. I love structure and I love Epsom leather, right? I love all these boxy pieces, which is why to me this is dreamy, right? If I'm given money to invest in one, I think I would definitely go for a Cellier piece, a Cellier Birkin. Alright, so you can see from the price point that I've tried to keep them as good as possible. These are brand new pieces that are not at brand new prices, right? So these are full set pieces, full set, but not at brand new prices. If you have missed some of the brand new deals from Japan, right, now is the time, because I know that if I go back to Japan right now, to the brand new location, I will not be able to get this price anymore. I would not be able to get any Cellier Birkins actually, because they only deal with brand new bags, and we no longer get them brand new, so we cannot find pieces like that for sure. Alright, I'm just going to go to the sunlight to show you the the beauty of the color, right? So if you can see, it has got a little, it's gray, but a little bit of green as well. So you can see from here, definitely the resin has this dark greenish, sort of like military green kind of color, right? So this is going to be your Vert Ormond. Very close to like your Gris Meyer, but Gris Meyer is a little bit more gray with like gray, silvery gray kind of color, but this one has definitely got green undertone in it. Okay, and the price point is just so good for a full set, new piece. I would say this is a very good price point, right? So for those of you who have not gotten yourself, like Lucy got me looking for this, so if she's here, right, I hope she will love this, because it's already not easy to find any Cellier Birkins in the resale market, right? And to get it at a good price point, brand new, is fantastic. Right, I do have a, if you're looking for something a little bit more neutral, right, Lucy has got, Lucy, if you're re-watching this or watching this, I know you have a Gris Meyer piece, which is a mini Kelly. So that one might be a bit close, right, but it's still quite different, but might be a bit close. If you want something a little bit different, I think this one is definitely a good neutral, right? So this is Sesame, one of my favorite color. Now I love Sesame because it is not as dark as gold, right? And also it does have this like a biscuit kind of color, but slightly darker. Beautiful color. Really, Deldy, you want a Cellier Kelly? Yeah, go, you should. I think you should have a Cellier Kelly 25 is actually very pretty as well, right? But can be a bit small, so I'm not sure. For me, I find that I enjoy the Cellier Kelly 28 a little bit more than the Cellier Kelly 25, because the 25, right, to me is a little bit narrow, a little bit small, right? I will go for the 28. But I'm not sure, that's me, right? But then again, that size is not my priority. My priority is usually the color, okay, right? Because at some point of time, when you have gotten all the different sizing, you want to play around with the colors, right? So this is going to be the Sesame piece. That is a this is also a very good neutral, so I decided to give you the two best price pieces, right, and a different kind of color spectrum for you to choose from. These are both very good deals for Cellier Birkin 25s. Now remember, moving forward, you're not going to see a lot of them, right? So prices will either stay constant, constant meaning constant, brand new higher price point, right? It's going to stay around there, right, and it's going to retain its value. Okay, so these are pieces to jump on right now. Next 5 years, you will see very little to none of them. Okay, you will either get them pre-loved, maybe not in such a good condition, slightly lower, or even the same price as what you see now, because supply is just lower. Alright, so those are my 25s for today, right? I do have, I do have a Birkin 30, which I want to go through as well, because I've gone through this 30. Now I'm going to give you this, which is a cyclamon piece. Now we did have one in Japan that's the exact same specs, right? So I tried to keep this one is in an excellent condition. I tried to keep it as close to that price as possible. So if you are not so happy with the condition there, then maybe this one is a good piece to have, right? And this is cyclamon, which is again that discontinued color, right? So very close to magnolia, right? This is very close to magnolia, right? So Deldy, if you want Vert Ormond, right, but you already have a Cellier Birkin, so I can try to find you a Cellier Kelly, but Vert Ormond is a very hard color to find. Vert Ormond is a very hard color to find, simply because, right, Vert Ormond only came out for a very short period of time. It's a new color, never repeated again, but I only saw like a handful of pieces. So I think they only dyed like a certain batch, and then once it's gone, it's done, right? So hard color to find. But if you see it and at a good price, this is one of the colors that you run for. Okay, the Vert Almond. Now the Cyclamen is another rare color. I think it's very, very hard to achieve this color, which is why we never saw Cyclamen again after this era, this period of time. It was never repeated. So another color that came really, really close to this Cyclamen is your Magnolia. Very, very close. But Magnolia is a little bit brighter, right? Much brighter actually, brighter, but it's the same colorway. Okay, and this one is a little bit more wearable, I feel. I love wearable pinks. Hi Ada, it is available. It is available. Is it the quantity, Rafi? It is available, and it's at a really, really good price. Right, so anything that is Birkin, Celia Birkin 25, full set, like new, brand new, it's not going to be at this price point. So Ada, if you want to take the plunge, I think this is the right bet to take the plunge with. Like we are talking about brand new pieces, right? If you watch the Japan shows, brand new, the brand new location, I would say that 22,900, 23,900 and 24,900 is generally the price range for a Celia Birkin. Okay, generally. The difference in price point comes with the color. There are some color that is hotter than the other, right? There are some colors that are hotter than the others, right? There are some colors that are harder to come by, or the more staple colors, then you get them at a higher price point. Right, but that rare color, like, oh my god, Ada, are you getting this? Ada, are you getting this? This is an insane price tag. In fact, right, I better check. Now that as I'm chatting to you guys, right, I'm thinking, what is with this price? Like guys, I'm telling you, I'm always under the bus, okay? I'm always under the bus. I'm telling you, I'm always under the bus with my price points, right? And you might see Sabrina commenting, but she is serious, okay? Like I have received so many messages and calls from her. It's like, Yan, please stop throwing yourself under the bus, like literally word for word. Please fix your calculator. So I'm telling you, I'm trying my best to give you guys a good deal, and if I can, I will, right? So some of the deals, like I said, I picked them up for you. Just I have calculated very, very carefully to make sure that you guys are getting good deals, and this one is definitely one of it, because you are getting new. It's a new piece. It's a full W stamp. It's a W stamp. As I'm speaking, my heart is like, oh my god, please make it worth it. Okay, so no, Labubu. Alright, so this is a W stamp, and it's from the year 2025. Okay, 2025. So you're getting brand new. We love price tag. That's how silly it is. You know, I'm going to tell you, right? Sabrina is always asking me the same few questions. Let me tell you that. Okay? You guys, get more people here. Alright, so I'm telling you, right? Sabrina is always asking me that. Is there a hole somewhere in the bag? Like, is it not working or functioning as a bag? Is there something wrong with it? Or is there something wrong with your calculator? Right, that's usually the kind of comments I get. But still, guys, so when you see a deal, right, you run for it, because it has been carefully calculated. It has definitely been carefully calculated, definitely been curated. Okay, so guys, just go for it. All right, if you have any questions for me, let me know. But you're getting a brand new piece. It's a W stamp. It is at least 2,000 below what you would usually pay. Okay, Ada, think. Right, so this is going to be the cyclamon that I think we have pinned up. Have we pinned this up yet? Right, so Ada, if you have any questions, if you want to check it out, if you want a Hello Kitty to match, let me know. Right, so this one is the cyclamon. Has it been pinned? Sorry, there you go. It's 10,900 pounds. All right, 10,900 pounds, 14,794 US dollars. This is a Birkin 30, right? Birkin 30, excellent condition. Like you can see from the structure how well kept it is. Like it's not wavy, it's not slouchy, it has zero like crease line whatsoever. You know that it's not been a bag that has been used much. Okay, so you're getting a like new condition with not a like new price tag. Now that price tag is what you usually pay. Ada, really? Why? Let's see. Okay, it is online store at available one. Ada, Ada, I tell you what, if you want, we can send you an invoice for it. Right, we can send you an invoice for it, so not to worry there. Right, I can see Rafi looking at it too. Right, so it is one location for sure. Because just now, right, I think we're able to check out the Lindy, so it should be fine. Yeah, can you refresh, like refresh, get out the browser and then come back in and see if that works. Because on our end, right, I can see everything. So thank you so much, Ada. But if you have any other problems, we can invoice you with whichever product that you want to see, right? Or I can go through that with you. But anyone else has that problem, please let us know. Anyone else who is watching here, any of you here, can you just click in and see if there is a problem and let me know? Please let us know. Now I'm going to tell you that Shopify is a little bit weird today. Yes, Rafi? So I woke up, right? We all woke up with Shopify not working. We couldn't even go in and see any products. So I was in panic for a while at 7 a.m. in the morning. I was like, oh, I cannot do a show because I cannot access Shopify. I mean, just try. Yeah, it is weird today. Today it's at its peak of the weirdness. Like it's not loving us at the moment for sure. Okay, I don't know why. Okay, so ladies, Veronica, thank you for your help, Veronica. Right, so yeah, I think maybe it's the browser then. Okay, so thank you, Veronica, for letting us know. And right now I'm going to go to, shall we go to the Kellys? I have done all my Birkins. Oh no, I have not, I lied. Okay, so I am going to do, let Rafi pin this one up. I have another rosy piece. Now I have two rosies today. I have a rosy Birkin 35. I have a rosy Birkin 25. Right, so I'm going to let you pin this one up, Rafi. This is your rosy Birkin 35. Rosy Birkin 35. This is the only Birkin 35 that I have on for today. If you're looking for more 35s, let me know. Right, but this is one of the most well-priced pieces that I have here. Now remember guys, we are looking at pieces that are like new in condition, very good condition pieces. So if we are looking at if you're looking for 6,000 pounds Birkin 35, chances are you're not going to find it here. But I came close. Okay, it starts with a 7, right? So 7,995 for this Birkin 35, 7,995 pounds, 10,851 US dollars. Okay, so over here we are dealing with like new, very excellent condition pieces, like I said. So I'm going to go as low as I possibly can, right? But still, these are really excellent condition pieces. So we have to be fair to the pricing. Okay, so over here I have a 25 Kelly 25. Now this one is going to be one of the most well-priced pieces that I have. Del D, we are still there. Okay, we are still there, but it's just that we are mostly keeping stock and also shipping from there, right? So in the past, right, I used to get products, I used to collate and bring them here and there and all around the place, which is a little bit difficult for me. Right, so that's why we have decided to move to locations which is easier. Okay, and then also bearing in mind that I spent a lot of time in Japan, so that's why the office is being used by Anna to do coordinate shipping and packing for you guys, right? But it's still there. All right, so I have this piece which is a Kelly 25, right? A Kelly 25, and this is in the color turquoise. Right, I am going to let you see. I'm going to give you guys the top picks. Okay, from here, top picks from here. So this is your 25, one of my top picks for the 25. So 14,500 pounds, 19,681 US dollars. This is a full set situation. Again, with your box, excellent condition, and 14,500 pounds. So usually, when we are talking about Kelly 25s, we are looking at this price point all the way to about 16,000 pound mark. Because 25 in the resale market, especially the Kellys, are still maintaining at that price point because not many people are selling their 25s. Everybody is hoarding them, so demand supply. Okay, so we are talking about a very good price point for 25. Yeah, so you know, we're trying very hard to make everything work as smoothly as possible. So me running around is actually not the best idea, which is why we've decided to try this route, right? So again, we are still bringing you the best and from our very well trusted sources everywhere. So if there's anything else I can help you with, just let me know. Okay, so Ada, are you here? Are you around? Is it working yet for you, Ada? Right, but again, if Ada, you want to grab any of the pieces, please let me know, and I will invoice you. Okay, if there's any problems. Right, so this is the Kelly 25 that I have. Now you can see I only have one Kelly 25. I'm telling you that it is really see, you can really see that I don't have a lot of 25 choices. I'm back. Can be purchased with payment in 6 times. Yes, Ada, of course. Of course, you can use split it. You can use split it, Ada. Alright, no problem at all. So Ada, I'm going to ask you something. Do you already have a payment plan with split it? Do you already have payment plans with split it? If you already have, then you know, there is a cap. Every month there is a cap, right? But split it is working. Am I right, Rafi? Ada, can you tell me? Oh, then it should not be a problem. It should not be a problem. Ada, do you mind telling me which bag you are looking at? Yeah, Ada, can you tell me which bag are you looking at? Ada, I'm going to let Rafi pin up my number. You can call me. Okay, Ada, I'm going to let Rafi pin up my number. Can you tell me which bag you are looking at? Can you tell me which bag are you looking at? Are you looking at this bag? Okay, if you're looking at this bag, right, I will have to split the bill for you because it's only up to 20,000 pound mark. So I'm going to put it like 19,999, okay, for you to split 6 months. All right, I'm going to put it below 20,000 pounds for you to split 6 months, and then you can pay the other 990 pounds, okay, 910 pounds via another card or without split it, if you know what I'm saying. Okay, I can split that way for you. So you can WhatsApp me, right? Let me know. Right, it will come with a Hello Kitty for sure, right? Isn't it beautiful, guys? Oh my god, this is like the best deal. I hope Sabrina doesn't wake up anytime soon. Maybe she's celebrating Eid. Let's hope. Okay, so Ada, I will help you with that. That's my WhatsApp number. You can call me or WhatsApp me via that number, right? And I'll be able to help you right after the show. Give us 10 minutes, okay? Give us 10 minutes. And if not, I know, right, Rafi? Rafi, now guys, the moderators have seen all the bags that have gone through LP. And they know what is the average price. And I can tell you that pick is not an average price for a brand new piece, for sure, for a Cellier, right? So good choice there, Rafi, as well. So do you want us to Ada, drop me a message, okay? Drop me a message so that I can send you the invoice straight away from WhatsApp, right? And then you can do that. But guys, let's take a moment. Take a moment. Oh my god, brand new. Like, we're talking about seals and all, right? We're talking about seals. We're talking about like, it's zero wears because it's new. It comes in box with everything that you will get from store. In box that you get everything from store. Look at that beautiful color. Ada, can we tell you how excited we are? I love grey, so there is nothing that I can say, because the grey, I mean, I love grey, so it's very hard for me to say, you know, anything with it. There is no flaw, no fault, and it is a beautiful color. Ada, exciting. Okay, so anyways, let's pin out a few more pieces and then I'll go on and help Ada. Ada, you can just WhatsApp me, okay? Right now, you can WhatsApp me. I'll be able to see it in 8 minutes time. Alright? And if not, Ada, are you still here? Can you WhatsApp me? WhatsApp me and then I'll try to help you from here. Okay, so guys, I am going to just go through this one more time. I think we didn't have enough time to see it close up, so we are all still too excited about the Vert Ormond. Right, so this is the only Kelly 25 that I can get that is at a very, very good price point. The rest, right, are still pretty I wouldn't say high, but it's still on a higher average side. So unless you're looking for a very specific color, I'm not going to show you anymore for the 25s, okay? Because 25 right now in Asia and in Singapore, it's a very, very hot size. You'll be surprised that the prices are just so high, right? But again, sometimes when you get good deals like this and just so happen you love this color, then this is the time to jump, okay? Only one, right? And I do have a 25, I do have a 28 right here. So So this is, I do have a 28 and 2 more 35s, and then that's it. That is it. Okay, so this is a vintage piece which we don't really see in Singapore. So this is a Kelly 28 box carve piece that we don't usually see in Singapore. This is a Japan bag, but then again, this you don't see in Japan also, because Japan usually we see the blacks, we see the blue marine, but how often do you see the blue sapphire? I would say every 4 to 5 months, maybe one time we see a blue sapphire, right? But usually we see a lot of blacks and blue marines, and almost never the blue sapphire. So that's why I've chose to include this into today's show, because this is blue sapphire and with gold hardware. And this will come with its dust bag, lock key closure. There's nothing missing. The only thing missing is probably a few £1,000s more from the price point, right? So this is $8,995, £8,995, $12,209 US, and this is a 28, right? So for a vintage, this is a vintage 32 price, right? Let's put blue sapphire aside, okay? $8,995 is what you usually pay for a Kelly 32 box. Now this is a very rare colorway for a vintage. It is a 28, and I've kept it at a really good price. Okay, so this is going to be your £8,995. This is a box carve piece, so I'm going to go through the box carve with you guys again. This is not for the faint-hearted, because box carve usually will come with like minor lines, a little bit of flaws on the leather. This is normal, right? So there is just no way you can find like a vintage pristine condition box carve. You will get some marks here and there if you go through it with a fine-tooth comb, right? But this, I think, is as good as it gets for a very rare color. You usually see the dark color, but oh my god, this blue sapphire box, I'm looking at it on screen, I'm thinking, wow, this blue. This is like a beautiful, like a navy blue color, right, that you just don't get, right? Usually it's that black, like I said. Okay, so again, this is a 28 and a 32 price, right? So this is for you, right? And I have two workhorse, good save there. I have two workhorse Kellys for you. I have a black and a bois de rose, which I'm going to let Rafi pin. There are only 2 more pieces that we have from here. Right, so Rafi, can you just pin these 2 up, just in case any one of you looking for workhorse Kellys. These pieces you can put your laptop without any problems, right? And then you get the strap, and you can get an Amazon strap or a Fendi strap to match, no problem at all, right? So this is going to be your Kelly 35 black gold hardware, Kelly 35 bois de rose with palladium hardware, right? All these come with their strap, lock, key, closure. There is nothing missing, right? Price is good, right? Okay, so this 35 black gold. Anything with black gold is always higher in pricing, but I've kept it as good as possible. So this is £8,500 for a black gold hardware piece. Another workhorse piece for sure, right? And then you have a bois de rose, which I'll get Rafi to pin. Right, so this bois de rose piece is a steel. Condition is excellent. It has got all its seals on. Right, it's just at £7,200. £7,200. Beautiful dusty pink color. Dusty pink, and it is in Clermont's. Okay. This is the true color that we see, the color that you see on screen. It's like a dusty, dark pink color. That's the exact color of bois de rose. It's a very unique color. It's a very wearable pink, I would say. Right, and it has got all the seals on like I was telling you guys. So £7,200 or $9,722 US. right? If you're looking for pieces that you can put your files, you can put your laptop in, these are the sizes to go for, right? These are not your these are your workhorse pieces, not going to be your investment pieces. So you just need to love the color, get it at a good price point, and use it. These are the pieces. Okay, now I have 3 more garden parties, Rafi. I may have 3 more garden parties in the collection, and then we are done. But I just want to pin them all up so that in any case, if you are rewatching this at a better timing for yourself, right, then you can have the option of taking a look at them and checking them out. Okay, so this is going to be one of my favorite colors, like I was telling you guys just now. This is the blue lid. This is the blue lid. Okay, and this is going to be your garden party in full leather garden party, right? No problem at all. So I'm going to just show you the close-up look. So Ada, if you have not messaged me the payment, right? So I want to take this chance to put this side by side, because these two are colors that are very, very close to gray, but when you put them together, you can see they are very, very close to gray. I would actually tag them as in a gray family, but if you look at them closely, this one has a little bit more of a blue undertone, while this has a little bit more of that green undertone, right? But generally, they are very gray in color. When you take a first look at them, you will put them in the gray category. But if you look closely, can you see the light blue in this? Right, and side by side you can see a little bit of that green color in this, almost like a minty green color undertone, right? So this is what is so fun about Hermes and their colors, right? You get very interesting on the colorways. All right, so this is blue lin, and this is going to be your 36, yes. So this is going to be your garden party 36. Again, another workhorse piece, right? This is the blue lin. Right, and if you are looking for something very, very much lighter, right, and something that is very functional, then it is this with the 12, with the 12, right? So this is like a burnt olive or the military green color. This is going to be, we have several options for you, okay? So I have one for everyone. So this is going to be a full leather version, and this is going to be like a khaki green, and this is going to be a toile and leather, right? So this is a half-half, right? One for everyone. And then I have the last item that I'm going to pin, I'm going to get Rafi to pin, is this. How cute is this? Like, hello? It's like a pop of sunshine, right? So if you're looking for something that is casual, fun, and sunny, then it's going to be this one, right? So this is going to be your jaune citron. So this is going to be like your citron yellow, right? Very, very fun. It's very neon. Okay, it's not like any other yellows you have seen before. It's a very neon color that is only seen on your garden party and on like your other bags like Victoria, you know, this kind of bags, and you will see this color, but citron. So this is a 30 garden party 30. So I'm going to put it right next to each other, and you can see the difference in the color. Right, this one is very much more neon, right, as compared to candy lime. Right, can you see the difference in color? Fun, isn't it? Alright, so it seems like we have a very good collection. There's something for everyone, right? So again, guys, I'm going to give my time, I think, over to I think we're going over to Dubai. Are we? Are we traveling to Dubai? All right. So, ladies, that's that. I have everything pinned up. If you are re-watching the show and if you have any questions at all in regards to the products, right, let me know. So, Ada, I'm looking to forward to hear from you. So, just WhatsApp me. I will help you with the splitting of the payment. Okay. So, thank you so much for joining me, guys. I'm gonna see you guys after my holiday. Right, so if you have any questions at all, just feel free to drop me a message. I will be contactable at all times. Okay, all right, so thank you so much, ladies, and thank you, Rafi. I'll see you guys next week.